Welcome to Outdoors with Billy and Bubba. I'm Bubba. Today, we're going to be going over what I take with me going deer hunting. Just to let you know, I'm not one to spend a whole lot of money, so a lot of my stuff in this video is going to be very affordable. I'm not going to name off a bunch of high-priced brands, just because a lot of YouTubers get in trouble for that, so I'm going to keep it nice and simple. So, starting off with a smaller pocket on the front of this bag, what I got in here, this is mainly just for making videos, charger cable, and a battery. So, that's mainly for YouTube purposes. If I was just going hunting without needing to make videos or anything like that, I wouldn't take that. I also have a tripod that I'm using, which helps out a lot. So, let's see. Next thing I take with me is a grunt call. Now, you don't have to go too expensive with these things, although with calls in general, I do recommend putting some kind of money into it. You don't want to get a little $3 call and for it not to work. It works. Alright, next thing you need, or next thing you may want, not going to say you need it, is doe and heat spray. This stuff works pretty good. Just every 10 to 15 minutes, spritz it out the window. Make sure the wind's blowing away from you. Trust me. Make sure the wind's blowing away from you. And make sure it's sealed good when you put it in your bag, otherwise you get doe pee all over your stuff. Alright, next thing I have is a flashlight. This one has a regular light. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's just a regular white light. It's got a red light on here. You may not be able to see that. It's also got a green light. But yeah, it's also got a flashing red light. So, that's a good flashlight. Not the most expensive in the world. I may upgrade to a headlamp or something like that, but it's a good start. Got me by a lot. Next thing I have is gutting knives, because if you're intending on killing a deer, you may want to get some way of skinning them. So this is just a skinning knife. It has this little hook right here. And then I have this one right here with a little nice little finger groove so you can hold on to it a little bit better. I like this one. It's good for squirrels too. So, these are my gutting knives. Close enough. Moving on to the bigger pouch. Something I like to carry in my equipment. I like to carry snacks with me. I've never had a situation where the smell of a snack scares off a deer. Not long ago, I shot me a deer while I was eating some snacks. I was sitting there crunching on them while I was sighting it in. So, another thing I carry with me is a jacket. Because usually when I get to the stand, it's kind of warm and then it slowly cools off over time. So, it's not the most expensive jacket in the world. It's pretty good. Just one of these. Got these little pockets on the side. That's about all you need. Something you can put your hands in to warm up. But you may not need pockets if you got you a good set of gloves. These were $20. They fold out into mittens. They got little magnets holding this stuff back so it don't flop around. And it's got some pretty good padding on the bottom of it. It's nice and sticky so you won't let go of it, so you won't drop anything. And when you get to where you're ready to shoot, just flip that back. That's all you need. I got a pair of smaller gloves, some thinner ones. these are pretty good too. I got these mainly for the grip. It helps you hold on to a gun really good. And they also have this nice little pocket in here. I don't know what the pocket's for, but if any of y'all know what that little pocket on the top of this glove right here is for, put a comment down and let me know, because I'm sure it should be useful. Another thing that I like to carry is a rattle bag. Now, I just recently got this. This one was like $15, and it's got this little strap right here. It holds it so it don't rattle around in your bag. It's got this little cord right here. You can open it up a little bit, and this has wood in it. A lot of them have plastic, a lot of them have wood. In my opinion, it doesn't really make a difference what it has in it, as long as it makes a rattling sound and resembles a rut and buck. That's all it needs. Now, when you get a deer and you decide you want to field dress it, or bring it over to where you're planning on dressing it, you're probably going to want a good set of gloves. Now, I had a whole pack of these, but I ran through them last year. But this has a lot of these elbow-high gloves. I'm not going to completely unfold it, but you get the idea. This is those ones that goes up to your elbow, and you can reach in and pull and gut the deer and all that. You can also get those ones that go up to your wrist. It doesn't matter. You're just trying to keep from getting gunk all over you the best you can. Now, another thing you could use, I personally have never used this, but it is a cord you use. You hook it to your gun, your bow, your crossbow, what have you, and you would climb up, maybe use one of those saddle stands. You'd climb up the tree, and then you would use this cord. Hopefully you hook the other end of it to your belt or what have you, and you hoist your weapon of choice up the stand. I've been told these are really helpful. I personally have never used this before, but I might end up needing it one day, so I keep one in my bag. It's really just a piece of paracord with a few little hooks on here. So, 30 feet. That's all I need. Let's see here. Another thing is a drag. These are not really expensive at all. It doesn't matter what brand you get. How these things work is you would hook it to your shoe. It's got this loop on the end. You would just hook it around your boot. You would have this orange tassel end soaked down in whatever kind of scent you're using, and you just walk a path where you want the deer to go. And when you use these things, remember to unhook it from your shoe before you go over to your stand. If you're using like a blind or something, if you're just sitting in a tent on the ground, because the deer will really sneak up on you when they catch that smell if you forget to unhook it from your shoe. Another thing you could do, I would imagine, you could just hook it from a tree and have it hanging where you want them to stop. That way they're sitting there playing with that tassel end while you're aiming at them. So, that's good. Let's see. Now, another thing you could use is a good set of masks. Now, I have this one that I've used in a few videos, but I've never actually used when I went hunting. Covers your head. It has breathable fabric. It's good for the summertime. You can wear a hat with it. It's a pretty good mask. Now a lot of these will have like a wider opening, that way you can pull it down if you have to. Another one you can get is one of these little net masks. These are really good. They got a little elastic band on the inside, so you just put it around your face. You can wear a hat with it. You can adjust the mask, so maybe if you're talking on a camera or you want to do this for whatever reason, you can form it if you need to around your nose to hold it up better, just so that you don't have to worry about it. You can make one of those side little circular parts so you can see through the scope a little bit better, or make it look like you're puzzled. So that's good. If you are going to get a mask though, I recommend going for one like this. You can find these pretty much anywhere. Another thing that I like to take with me is a little set of binoculars. I don't need anything super huge because I'm not hunting in a very big open area where I need huge binoculars to see what I'm shooting, but these have a pretty good range. I can see the camera from here, sort of. It's a little blurry, but I can see that you're there, so that's all I need. And this one has this little belt loop or a little molly strap. You can hook it to your bag if you want to, but I like to just keep it sitting on the inside. Probably shouldn't have thrown that, but another thing that I keep in my bag is a good old poncho. It's like $20–30. It's a camouflage poncho, one size fits all. It's the adult size. If it's raining like crazy, you don't want to get wet. And if you're going cheap like me, you don't have waterproof stuff, so getting a poncho is a pretty good investment. Got me a safety vest in here. Really, the only time I've used this is when I'm making a video. I have blaze orange safety vest and a hat, just in case I have somebody with me making videos. We don't want to get shot going through the woods, so we always remember, safety third. Alright. One more thing that I like to keep in my bag, and this is just for the heck of it, is a little face paint kit. Don't need it. Never really used it. I used it for duck hunting and that's it. But the fact that it's in the bag is all I need. I really don't need this in my bag. It's just, I don't have a very big bag. This is all I need. It's just got 2 pockets. This pocket is just a big open void. This pocket has a few little things I like to keep my stuff organized with. But still smells like dough pea. That dough and heat scent works. That's about it. So, leave a comment down. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I need to add anything to my bag that you recommend. Let me know if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.